Aloha everyone, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a full moon reading for each sign. So we're going to pull 3 cards for each sign to see what this Sagittarius full moon is bringing in. Before we get started on the different signs, I want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand, as well as thank you for those who have donated and tipped. That's super helpful. I have gotten some requests for my P.O. box to send tarot cards. So if that's a way that you would like to do things, that information is in the description box below. I have put my business P.O. box on there. So you guys are welcome if you want to share your tarot cards you've made, or, you know, are just being generous. Either way, I'd love to give you a shout out and show off your stuff there. Okay, so that's wonderful. As well as thank you for commenting. I do have a contest every month, free to enter, free to win, for a 30-minute session with me personally. I'll let you know at the end of the video how to enter that contest, as some are here for the messages and not for the contest. Okay, so very good. As well as what was I going to say here? Oh, personal readings are available in the description box below. If you'd like a video recorded reading, I get that out to you in 72 hours. It's a very cost-effective way rather than a live call. I still go over everything. I'll answer up to 3 questions, so you can order that on Etsy, as well as if you would like a live phone call or Zoom call with me, if you're interested. Those calls are more than tarot readings. I'm a master practitioner of Neuro-Linguistics programming, so I'm trained in working with your subconscious mind to release any negative limiting beliefs or emotions that are keeping you from your outcomes. So you do get your outcomes quicker this way. And this could involve energy clearing. This could involve many different things. There's also mediumship available, which would be done live. Just email me if you'd like one of those sessions, or let's have a chat to find out what's best for you. The email is thewhisperingdragonfly@gmail.com. Okay, so let's get started. First and foremost, the Sagittarius full moon is on June 14th. So I'm recording this a few days early because we're already in the energy. So in 72 hours before and 72 hours after a full moon, that's the most potent time for the energy. Now Sagittarius, this full moon takes on the qualities of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is the adventurer. They are the archer that is half centaur, you know, underneath, and up top they're the archer pointing at the sky, but they're firmly rooted on earth. And these are your travelers, your adventurers. And when Sagittarius is in a full moon, it indicates change. So you can expect great change at this time. And what we're looking at with this, we're going to pull some cards for each sign, is what is changing for you. I always like to read on the lighter side of things, but if there is some shade that comes up, we do address it here. So this isn't just about airy-fairy. I want you to have practical ways in which to look at and address the changes in your life. Okay, so really beautiful. So one of the things to think, you're going to be noticing changes, maybe feeling a little more adventuresome, needing to get out and about. There may be a bit of a restlessness during this full moon to get active, but we'll look individually at your signs. So what we'll do is we'll start with the air signs. So I'm going to go through each element. All right, we're going to pull 3 cards. Now, what I would suggest is watching your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you are a cross watcher, watch your person's sun, moon, and rising signs. It'll give you an idea of how this full moon is going to affect you for this next lunar cycle. So from full moon to full moon. Okay, and then the effects do go beyond, but the most potent effects are going to be in that 30-day cycle. Okay, so let's look at it. We're going to start with, I always start with whoever's birthday season that we're in. So we'll start with Gemini here. Okay, so Gemini, you're up. 3 cards for Gemini for how this full moon is affecting Gemini. All right. 3 cards for Gemini. Oh, good. Wow. Wonderful. Okay, Gemini, things are looking up for you. Okay, we've got this full moon. We have your 3 cards are the Sun, Wheel of Fortune, and Page of Cups. Okay. So there are changes happening in your life for the positive, Gemini. This is Sunshine After the Storm, the best card in the deck. Wheel of Fortune is an extremely good card. It says that you've learned your lesson, and the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. And then we have Page of Cups, which can represent the water signs. So you may be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But this is showing Page of Cups is dreaming at its base, okay? Dreaming of this fish here, okay? It can also represent romantic fantasy, but it's basically you're getting back into your heart space. So for the month of this full moon, the changes that are happening is you're going to have fortune towards your dreams. Your fortunes are changing. You're going to have reason to celebrate. For some of you, if that outcome is romance or love, that is indicated here. So in this 30 days, you may have a new partner come in, or if you're already partnered, it's going to change to lighter, beautiful energy. This could be someone of a water sign, does not have to be. The Sun also represents Leo, and Wheel of Fortune, I think, is Taurus, and I can't remember the other sign for Wheel of Fortune. I'm so sorry with that. I think it's got a few signs. But anywho, Gemini, you are moving forward. You're moving forward in a very positive way. So I'm stoked for you guys. So really dream your big dream right now. This next 30 days says you have the opportunity to, if you've got a big business idea, you have the opportunity to be fortunate with that. So be looking for opportunities, be looking for network and people. You guys are such good networkers to begin with. But this is beautiful. This is a turnaround for you. The change is in the positive, Gemini. So really stoked for you. That looks beautiful. I would say really be in your power, and your power is your curiosity and your intellect and your way to network. So you truly can achieve some big leaps and bounds through the changes that are happening during the Sagittarius full moon, excuse me. Okay, next up is Libra. Libra. Okay. 3 cards for Libra for this full moon. What is coming through for Libra? What changes are happening during the Sagittarius full moon? How is it affecting Libra? Oh, this one was, oh wow. Okay, looks like air signs are starting to have a theme. Okay, beautiful. All right, we have the Sun, the Devil, and Queen of Wands. All right, so this looks good. We have Leo and Capricorn energy here. We also have Queen of Wands is, I think that's Sagittarius. Okay, so basically your fortunes are changing as well, but it's a little bit different, Libra, if you watch the Gemini sign. So Gemini also got the Sun. So things are turning around in your favor. We are in Saturn retrograde at this time. So Saturn is, the Devil is ruled by Saturn as well as Capricorn. So I feel like that you may have been going through a period of time of just dealing with some, the Devil says that we are trapped by our illusions in our mind. Because if you can look at this, you can look at the lock on her cage, and it's not locked. But sometimes in the Libra, in the quest for things and items, notice that we have these beautiful items, these rich luxuries. There's indication of money or coins here, and has this person feeling trapped. So you may have felt trapped by what they're showing is in the past, you may have been kind of going for some things that are maybe out of the wheelhouse, or you're feeling trapped by your decisions as it regards to material possessions. This could also indicate obsession or even toxic behaviors. So I feel like where you have been dealing with any kind of toxic behaviors, or getting ahead at all costs, sometimes the devil can do that, or being in a prison of your own mind. Okay, this is saying the self-imposed limitations. Those are starting to change. So where you may have been in this self-imposed limitation, or feeling like you are trapped by your decisions or in your mind, that is releasing. So what's happening for you, Libra, we have the sun coming out after a stormy time. So your changes are going to be really magnificent. This feels like internal and external changes. It feels like you're glowing up. We have this beautiful energy. Queen of Wands is that fiery energy. The Queen of Wands gets what she wants. She's a master manifester. She's integrous, and she is really beautifully stands on her own, in her own integrity, in her own power. She's able to move forward. This is a creative energy. This is pre-Empress energy. So it says that during this full moon cycle, you may not completely, you're going to have a glow up. So you're going to raise up in your position. You're going to raise up in your confidence. So you may not be at Empress level yet. So your journey's not complete in this 30 days of whatever project or healing that you're doing for yourself, or whatever movements that you're making. Okay, but what it's saying is that there is major positive change that's coming in to help assist you. Okay, and remember, Libra, what I'm feeling for the Sagittarius new moon, what they're showing me is to remember the basis of your value system here, what you came in as. So Libra is consideration, fairness, and harmony. Okay, so utilize those tools of yourself to balance, and it's going to be a really great month for you. It looks like the changes are super positive. So that is beautiful, Libra. Okay. Next up is Aquarius for our air signs. Aquarius. Okay. Hold on one second. Here we go. All right. All right. 3 cards for Aquarius. It's so funny. It's like my mind went blank there, and I got really distracted about other things. So I feel like the energies that you've been dealing with previous to this is this distraction with work or perfectionism, or just having a little bit of, how can I say that? Yeah, just distracted energy. It's like there's been this little bit of brain fog, and I feel like that is what is changing. Okay, so the 3 cards here, what is changing for you? We have the 10 of Swords, the Emperor, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so with this, what I feel like what is changing is some of you may be releasing an Emperor. Okay, this is Aries energy here in your life. And it will be clear to you, Aquarius, that it's time to release this person. And this change will be positive for you, because I feel like there has been this feeling of being backstabbed, sorrow. The 10 of Swords says there's a need to release this feeling of underhandedness, backstab, sorrow, etc. Well, what's beautiful about the tens is tens are completion. So it's saying that you are going to complete that. And so you've had an emperor. So this could be a boss. This could be a love mate. This could be, you know, a father figure even in your life that has been concerned with money, but hasn't really done you very well. It feels like in their relations, it has been all about them. And because of that, there has been this feeling of regret or abandonment or etc. But what is beautiful here with this Five of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles can say that you're feeling at a loss, or your Emperor here is feeling at a loss, maybe had a money loss or out in the cold, etc. But what's beautiful with this Five of Pentacles is the Divine Feminine here. So if you're a Divine Feminine watching this, you have it. Okay, new opportunities to bring here. Now, I do feel like you're going to walk away from an Emperor figure that has done you wrong, but this is saying these changes are bringing you new opportunity, because it feels like you're kind of both of these characters. So you're integrating here the part of you that felt lost and the part of you that has plenty to give. Okay, so there's new energies. Remember that Pentacles are not just about money. They are about values and energy currency, what we exchange, our life force. So you have a part of you that's going to come to yourself and really vitalize you. Okay, it's going to revitalize you, excuse me, and to help you feel that vitality. And I do feel like you're going to be a little more focused on business at this time. I feel like with the release of whomever this Emperor is that has been really causing you some issues, Aquarius, I feel like they are exiting your story here, and it's for the positive. It's a very, very positive change. It's going to help you feel more adventurous, and you're going to start to see more flow in your money. You're going to start to see more flow in your focus, like you're going to be able to focus better. I feel like that distraction, what they're showing me is this character, this person, whether they were a love mate or a boss, or like I said, it doesn't matter what their position. I do feel like they were in a position of authority, or as a lover that they were maybe the divine masculine energy of the pairing, but they were not utilizing their energy in an appropriate way. And so I do feel like you may have felt used for some time with this person, and you're finally at that completion and saying, I'm done and I'm moving on. So this is a very positive change. This particular full moon cycle is setting you up positively for the next adventure. So it's like, yes, there's a release, but you're moving into your next adventure. Okay, so Aquarius, that's what I have for you, and we're going to move on to the water signs. All right. Aloha, Cancer. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly, coming to you with your full moon Sagittarius reading. Okay, so Cancer, you are up next. Beautiful. Let's get our 3 cards for Cancer. What is this Sagittarius full moon bringing in for Cancer? What's changing? Since it's so much change that's happening during this full moon. What can Cancer expect? Beautiful. Nice. Cancer, this is gorgeous. All right, we have the Hermit, the 6 of Wands, and Justice. Okay, so you may have chosen previously to kind of hermit yourself. You may have been, we have Virgo energy here and Libra energy here. You may have decided to hermit yourself for a moment. Okay, the Hermit, what it does is it goes up onto the mountain, it gets the spiritual downloads and information to shine the light, and that light that's in his lantern is actually the star. So you are absolutely on the road to healing. I feel like in this time, what's changing is you're going to be recognized. You're going to get the justice that you deserve in a situation. So whether this be in a partnership, whether this be you've been working on a business situation or a project, whatever it is that has been a little bit out of balance, is about to come into balance. You're about to have victory. And it's because you chose and may chose to be a little more reflective in this lunar cycle. You may choose to be a little more on the hermit side, to go within, so that you can make the decisions necessary to move forward. And you're going to be recognized for your work. You're going to be recognized if you've been out of balance in a love relationship. You're going to be recognized and have victory there. They're going to see, you know, if they did you wrong, they're going to see it. If you guys have been having just some disharmony, it's going to come into harmony. And it's because you've decided to go inside. So this is an inside out change. So Cancer has this beautiful shell. You guys love your homes. And I feel like there is this, you're paying attention to detail at this time. And so what's changing is, while typically Cancers swim the emotional highway because you're a beautiful water sign and you're ruled by the moon, the moon cycles affect you extremely. But in this particular moment, the changes that are happening is you're getting very clear-minded and you're having attention to details, and you're going to be recognized for it. So where sometimes the full moons can kind of put you guys in a more sensitive position, this one's actually coming to fortify you, to bring you balance, to bring you justice. If you guys are dealing with legal situation of any sort, Cancer, in this full moon cycle, that's going to come through for you. You're going to have victory. Six of Wands represents victory after battle. It's recognition. It's people seeing you and recognizing your bravery. It's recognizing your achievements. Okay, so you're definitely going to have this balance here. So I love this for you, Cancer. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. I feel like you're going to take some time to be contemplative, to make sure that you, if there's paperwork involved for anybody, that you make sure that you take very good care to cross all the T's, dot all the I's. Details, I feel like you're going to be finishing up some details on a project that's going to bring you lots of recognition. And in relationships, you're going to come into balance here. And it's because you've gone inside to heal yourself and to really focus on what it is that you want. Virgo's very clear with what they want. They're very grounded, they're very practical, and at the same time super generous and very detail oriented. So you're going to take on those qualities in this particular month, and it's going to bring you victory. So do your due diligence, okay? Be in your power. But Cancer, you guys are nurturers, okay? Nurture, comfort, and protect. That's your general energy as a person. And so this is nurturing your dream, your inner world, and it's going to bring you recognition. But protect the seed of your relationship, protect the seed of your dream, your idea that you've been working on, because you are going to balance out. You're going to have justice. If you're in a legal situation, make sure you nurture and protect it by taking care of all the details and making sure that you ask really good questions, because things are changing positively for you in this month, Cancer. So I'm loving that. And moving on to Scorpio. Aloha, Scorpio. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly. So here is your 3-card pull for your full moon reading. Okay, what is changing for Scorpio? What is changing this full moon for Scorpio? What can they expect? What's coming in here for Scorpio? Scorpio changes this Sagittarius full moon. We have one. All right. Oh, you guys got 4 cards. Okay. All right, sweetie. So I feel like here we go. So this changes that are happening here. We have the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and 5 of Cups. Okay. And then your outcome is the Four of Wands. So I feel like what's changing here in what they're saying in this particular situation, Scorpio. So for this full moon, the changes that are happening is you are coming out of a prison of your own mind. I feel like what they're saying here is you've had some overthinking. For many of you, this may be around a love relationship because you may have felt abandoned in the past, but there are two cups that are full here and a lighthouse behind you if you just turn around. And I feel like you are going to make that turn. The Ten of Swords says, yes, in the past here, you've been stabbed in the back. Yes, there has been people who have treated you wrong and done wrong by you. And it's left you kind of as an overthinker. But I feel like what you are achieving in this month, what is changing, is you're actually going to come into harmony here, either with a love partner, business partner. This does feel very much like love because we've got a full moon here, and the Four of Wands is the 1111 card, so divine counterpart. It's the halfway to marriage card. This is foundation. These two have created a wonderful foundation, and now they get to rest and relax and enjoy the beach and the volcano and all of the goodness there, okay? But I feel like in this particular month, you are releasing the heavier emotions, okay, that have surrounded you. You're releasing overthinking is what they're saying, because they're saying this is a release. This is what's changing. This is changing for the better. And what's happening, Scorpio, here is like you had the last full moon was in your sign and it was an eclipse. So since that Scorpio full moon eclipse in May, you have been really letting go of old patterns. This is old patterns of lack, neglect, abandonment, relational issues. Like you've really been going through a process of change, Scorpio, and I'm very, very proud of you because it's like this is heavy energy. But your outcome here that showed up is this beautiful foundation. You will successfully release those lower level energies, and look at how lovingly they are embraced. Okay, so if this is love, you're going to be in a relationship, okay, and I do feel like you'll take that commitment forward. So this could be next level commitment with whomever you're dealing with. So if you're friends, you'll enter into a romantic relationship. If you're in a relationship, this is getting engaged, or being in the process of allowing it, okay? It feels like next level commitment's coming because you're letting go of the overthinking, you're letting in the pleasure, you're letting in the foundation of love, and you're letting in a partner of some sort that can help you. So if this is in business, you've had people who've stabbed you in the back in business, and so you felt like you had to go it on your own. In this full moon cycle, you're going to release those past energies, and you're going to have someone that you can do business with and trust and build a great foundation. It says that you've already built that foundation, so you're receiving the love and the pleasure from that, okay? And then if it's health, same thing. You may have had a really rocky health scares in the past time, but you're coming into union with yourself, which says that you're balanced. This is foundation, homeostasis. Wands are life force energy, fervor, creativity. Beautiful foundation here, okay? So I know, Scorpio, you guys are intense energies as is, but this is showing that despite those heavier energies that you have been in, it's taking a turn for the very, very positive. You're going to feel secure. You're going to feel loved. You're going to feel creative. This is the effects of the change. So finally, you're able to purge completely and release. This is you being in your phoenix from the ashes, and rebirthing into a beautiful foundation here. And for some of you, you might go on a literal picnic with someone because they keep showing me this as an actual picnic. So beautiful, Scorpio. That's what I have for you for this full moon. Okay, aloha. Up is Pisces. All right, Pisces. So this is your full moon reading. What changes are coming during this Sagittarius full moon? So we're pulling 3 cards for Pisces. All right, what changes are coming for Pisces? Ooh. Well, as I'm cutting the deck, it looks like you've got some new energy coming in. Let's see what happens. All right. For Pisces, what changes are coming for Pisces? 2. Oh, it's there. Perfect. Heck yeah. All right, Pisces. We have Strength, the World, and the Chariot. Heck yes. Okay. This is saying that there are some beautiful changes happening for you. We have Leo's energy here. We have Cancer's energy. And the World, I think, is 4 different, all your fixed signs. Okay. So you are changing, you're gaining your strength. What Spirit's indicating is, Pisces, you've been very strong in this past energy here. And in the now, you are closing out a cycle which opens a new one. Okay, so I feel like you are about to open a new door. Both of these cards indicate victory, celebration, success. We have the Chariot. The Chariot saying that what is changing is you're taking the reins of your own life, your own purpose, your own energy, and you're going to be victorious. This also indicates swift communication coming in as well, and swift changes. This is fast changes. The Chariot brings like 180-degree changes, and therefore the positive. Okay, so if you've been struggling, it looks like this Strength here, you can see this whale is stuck kind of in a net. And the whales, on a deeper level, they are the Akashic record holders. So I feel like spiritually, Pisces, you have been going through a transition and may have been stuck in some contracts or stuck in a psychic net of some sort. Okay, this feels very psychically inclined, though it does show up around your physical life as well. But this feels like there has been a lot on your plate, but you have been strong, and Strength is ruled by Leo, who is ruled by the heart. So it's saying that you have a very strong heart, and that is, you're completing the cycle of any soul contracts or anything that does not need to be there. I also feel like with this new beginning and communications, you may have these communications and this positive victory energy coming in on the internet. So if you've been trying to start a business on the internet, if you've been like, say you have a YouTube channel like me, or if you have a business idea that needs to get around the world, it feels like this is the month that is going to start to grow to have worldwide exposure. So if you are looking to have that a positive business exposure and go international, this is the time. You will definitely be seeing those changes. This also indicates that you guys might be traveling during this month and going somewhere different around the world, right? So, and travel, I feel like, has opened up for most countries as this is being recorded. So you may have some travel that's coming in because of your strength and hard work from the past, that you're able to visit some places that are going to really make you feel relaxed and victorious and celebrated. So there is celebration for you in this month, Pisces. There is travel for those who have travel planned or are wanting to. And there's completion. So some of you may be completing some contracts with people. And this could be in any fashion. This could be in friendships. This could be in romance. This could be in business. But you're completing some contracts that have had you caged up here, and you're going to victoriously move through that. So I do feel like with this group, you may have literal travel or moves that are happening, like actually physically moving somewhere else in this month. And there's going to be some really positive and quick changes. So be prepared for quick changes and opportunities. Be prepared for things that seemed really heavy to turn around very quickly. This energy is quick that I'm feeling. So just be prepared for that. Be prepared for the opportunities that are presenting themselves, because it's going to open a lot of really good doors for you. And what Spirit's saying is you've earned it, Pisces. Okay, so you know, you guys are intimacy, intuition, and compassion. So You can trust your intuition at this time, and I do feel like any of those records and contracts in the Akashic files that need to be updated, you're doing that this month, and therefore it opens the world up to you. Okay, so, and I keep hearing a whole new world from Little Mermaid, a whole new world. So, oh, that's not Little Mermaid, that's Aladdin, a whole new world. So, you know, take that how it resonates. I don't know where that particularly came from, but maybe you're going to be traveling or feeling like you're in a whole new world from these beautiful changes, and it feels like release is the word they're giving me. So, beautiful Pisces, that's what I have for you. Moving on to Aries. Aloha Aries, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly. Here is your 3-card pull for the Sagittarius full moon. Okay, for Aries. All right. What is changing for Aries? Because the main theme here is change for the Sagittarius full moon. And adventure is the other word. Change and adventure. All right. For Aries. Okay, got stuff. All right. And one more card for Aries, please. That one. All right, cool. So we have Temperance, Page of Cups, and Strength. Okay. So what's changing here is something in your life. Very well could be a relationship or a dream that you've had to be patient about. It's saying keep going. Okay, Strength says keep going. The Temperance card says that balance is coming, and it also shows this angel on the traditional Temperance shows this angel here holding the 2 cups and pouring them into each other. So if you've been working on a relationship romantically, what it's saying is have patience and keep going. So there's a need to balance, but that's what's changing. Balance is coming. Okay. And Page of Cups doesn't have to do with just dreaming. It has just romance. It's whatever dream is in your heart. So you have a big dream, Aries, that you are working towards, and it could be, yes, it could be romantic, but it could be anything, any big dream, business, health, whatever you're working on that you want to achieve. It is here for you, okay? But what they're saying is the changes that are happening is you're going to start to see a balance, okay? You're going to start to see the payoff from your work that you've been doing on yourself. But it is saying that this month, part of the change is you're going to be coming into balance. So you may be feeling like you're strengthening yourself, okay? Strengthening your dream, being more specific on what your dream is, being more in tune. This is showing meditation and daydream is going to bring you a lot of information at this time. We have Sagittarius energy here and Leo energy as well as the water signs. So you may have those placements in your chart. We do have the Sagittarius new moon, so it's showing up, or full moon, excuse me. So it's showing up in your reading. So Sagittarius influence. So adventure-wise, there's a balance taking place here, okay? They are saying, you know, pay attention. I'm getting a big pay attention to the details here, because though I'm not seeing Virgo's card is in my mind, okay? And so they're saying make sure that things are balanced, and that you take right action. Because Aries, sometimes you guys are so quick to act because you're the first of the zodiac and you have that raw fire energy, okay? But this is a softer energy here. So we have Leo energy. So this is, yes, it's fire sign, but Leo's fire comes from the heart. Aries rules the head, okay? So they're saying drop down from your head and into your heart in this particular full moon, and it's going to bring you balance. I feel like that maybe you've been a little hot-headed, or maybe you've been a little bit overthinking in the previous times, and now you're coming into balance. So there is a little bit more patience needed, but it's saying that with this month, you do have the strength. Strength card says keep going. Keep going on your dream, okay? You're making progress. So this tells me that in relationship, in whatever, in a business venture, whatever you are working towards right now, Aries, keep going. You are making progress, and you're going to see the changes. You're going to see is you're going to actually see the progress. They're also showing me if you're like working on your health or something, you know, it can be like I'm working on weight loss right now myself, right? And it could be frustrating sometimes when you don't feel like you have the progress and you're putting in the work every day, and they're showing me like not seeing any changes on the scale or not feeling any better, or not seeing the physical results yet. But this particular month was changing these. You're going to start to see the physical results, Aries, and that's going to actually help to propel you. It's going to help you feel balanced and help to propel you to keep making the changes and keep going on your dream. Okay, so if it's relational, you may have a bit of a conversation, or you're going to get a sign that balances things out for you to remind you to keep going. If it's health, you're going to have a victory that reminds you to keep going with your big dream. So they're saying keep your eye on the prize and focus on your dream goal and outcome and seeing it as if you've already achieved it, because you are like, they're showing you're like halfway there. So keep going. It's like when you're on a hike and you feel like you're completely done, but it's like you keep going so that you can get to your destination. Okay. And so remember, your in your general energies as an Aries is independence, bravery, and passion. And so they're saying take your bravery and take your passion. Okay, only you can balance you, Aries. And so these changes are to better your life, and you are doing it. So good job. Keep with it. You are almost to your outcome. Okay, so keep going. That is the main message with what is changing. It's going to give you some motivation here. All right, so thank you, and moving on to Leo. So here we are, beautiful Leo. We have your full moon in Sagittarius. We're going to pull 3 cards. So let's go, Leo. What is changing? What adventures are coming for Leo? Okay, on the cut here, it feels like there's some financial positive changes coming, but let's look. Don't want to speak too soon. What changes are coming for Leo? All right, 3 cards for Leo. What changes? Okay, beautiful. All right, we have, 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and Page of Swords. So Leo, where there has been burdens, you're coming to the end of the cycle. 10 of Wands says that you are at the space. What is changing is some burdens that have been, you've had conflict here, or some burdens that have been weighing you down. They are going to come to an end. You're going to get a communication, okay, that frees you up. You're going to get honest and real communication, albeit young, okay? So this could be from someone younger than you, but it really just shows that there is honest and swift communication coming in. There's some truth about to show up that's going to lighten your load, okay? When you get the 10s, 10 of Wands, or any 10 is saying that you are at completion. All right, so while the 10 of Wands can indicate that you have been carrying a heavy load for quite some time, this is saying you are about to put it down. 10 of Wands also indicates that you're about to have your harvest. It says you let down the burdens and then you have your harvest. 5 of Wands is multifold. Okay, so 5 of Wands can be conflict in your general environment and in your mind, etc. But it used to be, and I love how it's showing these guys working together, because in the traditional tarot, the 5 of Wands, what it means is it was not conflict or battle against each other. What it means was training. Okay, the Five of Wands, all fives are change, and that is the theme of this full moon to begin with. And so the Five of Wands is saying they would work together before battle with these warriors to train together to learn how to handle conflict, to learn how to handle battle, okay? And with this Page of Swords, it's showing you're going to have some communication. Some of you may have had some really challenging relationships or business partnerships, because I saw this Ten of Pentacles as I was cutting the deck. And so I'm going to speak about it because it showed up so strongly. And it was paired with the Seven of Swords. So there may have been some sneaky people in your family or in your business practice that has caused a bit of conflict. But what I feel like, if you guys are in any kind of legal anything, I just heard the word mediation. So you're going to have the correct person that's going to tell things honestly, that's going to help to lighten your load. If it's family oriented, there's conversation coming that gets the truth on the table and it gets everybody peaceful and calm. If it's in a love relationship, same thing. You're going to work together as a team. Instead of me against you, it's me and you against the problem, right? It's like instead of teaming up against each other, you're going to team up with each other. So there is resolution coming this month. So I feel like with you guys, there may have been a bit of chaotic energy around you, or even because they're showing me the last full moon was the Scorpio full moon eclipse. So during that brought up a lot of things to purge and release for the collective. So whatever you were purging and releasing at that time, it feels like it's coming to resolution. And though the energy of that eclipse will play out for the next 7 months, I feel like you're getting some truth that's needed to lay down the burdens and start to work as a team against any problems rather than teaming up against each other or feeling like you've been wronged in some way. It's like there's this resolution that's happening. And when I say resolution, it's like you're being able to see clearly and you're being able to come to a common ground together. So this is really, it looks like tough energy, but it's like you're coming out of the tough energy. It's like this is the epiphany, the light that shines on you guys to make it positive for you for the long term. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Leo. I love it. Okay, allow that truth to be told. Allow yourself, let those burdens go. You don't need to carry them. Okay, you guys have been doing a lot of carrying some stuff in the past several months. Okay, so moving on to Sagittarius. Aloha, Sagittarius. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly. Here are your card pool. We're going to do 3 cards for the what are we talking about here today? Sagittarius full moon. I kept wanting to say Scorpio, but Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, this full moon is in your sign, so you're going to feel it even more. And there's lots of beautiful changes coming for you. And let's look at what changes are coming for Sagittarius. What adventures are on the way? All right, for this full moon cycle. And they said one more time, shuffle that, so I'm going to. All right, Sag, here we go. What changes are coming for Sagittarius? What new adventures? Ooh. Nice. Wow, Sagittarius, this is beautiful. Okay, we have Queen of Wands, Judgment, and Ace of Cups. Okay. So Sag, what is coming for you, what's changing, is you're really glowing up and in your power, okay? Queen of Wands is fire sign energy like you, and it's showing you in the divine feminine part of you, whether you are female gendered or male, doesn't matter. The divine feminine part of you is coming into balance, and it's coming into your power. Okay, and we have Judgment here. I feel like this particular full moon is going to be spiritual epiphany and awakening for you guys. It also feels like you are hearing the call of some sort, and you're hearing the call of something that you love. Okay, we have Ace of Cups. This is the beginning of love, the desire for love. This is an offer of love. Okay, so for some of you, it could be, now Judgment does speak of someone coming in from the past for a second chance, and I feel like in this particular time frame, and the feeling that I'm getting, this would be someone that's wanted, not unwanted, right? Like, because we do have some people that come back and we don't want them back. But in this particular set, if it is romantic for you and someone's coming back from the past, you would want them to come back, okay? For others, this is just spiritual epiphany into what you love. You're hearing the call of your heart. And this is pretty major. I feel like with this, I'm seeing how people are waking up and they're like going on into this light and into the spiritual realms. I feel like you guys may be traveling more because Sagittarius is a traveler and this is your moon. And so I'm just seeing you waking up to the call of what you love, and you may be traveling places where there's ocean. You may be traveling places where there's volcano. You may be traveling places that have spiritual indications, all right, that feel like places that you would love or want to go. So I feel a strong, excuse me, ooh. My throat chakra got choked up there. So I feel like also you may be learning to express yourself on what you love and actually admit and say what you want to do because you are coming up into your power. Okay, this is a very transformational month for you, Sagittarius, this lunar cycle from full moon to full moon. So I feel like there's a lot of opportunities that are showing up for you. I feel like the most major is spiritual epiphany. So some of you may be traveling spiritually as in astrally, in your meditation, in your dream time. You're coming up with new desires that you didn't know that you had. So this wake up here that Spirit's giving you, you're going to have spirit-led desires this month, this lunar cycle, and it's saying follow it because it's going to help you to feel completely in your power. And this is beautiful, beautiful energy. And if there's a new person that comes in, there's new love, I feel like they will be spiritually orientated, that they will be awake and aware and conscious and on the same level as you. You are leveling up in your vibration this month, and it's going to feel really good. I feel like this is you feeling finally a burst of energy, feeling like you're in your power, feeling like you are getting downloads from spirit. So if you guys are already in spiritual practice or teachers of some sort, I feel like you're going to delve even farther into what you love. And so this is all about very loving energy. You're hearing the call of your soul, and it's creating an environment for you to shine. Okay, so that is beautiful, Sagittarius. That is what I have for you for this lunar cycle. And we are going to move on to the earth signs. So Taurus is up next. All right. Taurus, here is your energy here for the Sagittarius full moon. We're going to pull 3 cards to see what's changing, what new adventures are coming in for Taurus. All right. Let's look. What new things are coming in for Taurus? The sign of Taurus. How is the Sagittarius full moon changing Taurus? And I keep saying new moons on these. I keep wanting to say new moon, but it is a full moon. Okay. So if I said that wrong. All right. For Taurus. What's coming on in here? This one wants to come out. Great. All right. We have 3 of Cups, 2 of Swords, and 6 of Cups. Okay. I feel like there's multifold here. I feel like what you're going to be doing, what changes are coming is in a relationship, partnership, or friendship. There is celebration to be had, but I do feel like there has been some indecision in the past. This card talks about indecision or worrying in your mind, but this is what's changing. For a small few of you, there might have been like a third-party situation in a relationship, or just feeling like friends and not, but you feel like soulmates. So there wasn't much movement, okay? But what I feel like in this particular month is that this lunar cycle, you're going to finally make up your mind, okay? And it does feel like making up your mind about a certain person. This does feel like soulmate energy. It could be from the past, but this is like you're going to make up your mind on how to celebrate you, Taurus, okay? And so some of you, it's kind of split down the middle what your decision will be, if you will continue with this particular partner or friend. Okay, this feels very relational for you guys. It feels like that Scorpio full moon eclipse. You may have been purging out some friendships, so that's where this conflict or indecision came in. And you also might have a choice between more than one person if you're looking at love and relationships, or you brought in a love relationship and then there's like a friend that is kind of challenging, whatever the scenario may be. But it feels like there are three energies present, okay? And you're going to make your decision here. You're going to move out of the realm of blindness and indecision and into the space of seeing things the way Spirit sees it. Now, Six of Cups can warn and say that you're looking through rose-colored glasses. But what I'm feeling here is that you're going to be looking through the eyes of Spirit and your soul and your higher self. So I feel like you're going to choose what's best for you in all the realms, but you're going to start with Spirit first and then allow it to materialize. So you're going to let go of any kind of fighting or challenging situation. So if this is a friendship that's just been constantly kind of challenging you or exhausting you, you're going to release it. Like, I feel like what your choice is here is to go for celebration and soulmates. So I feel like you, in this particular lunar cycle, Taurus, what's changing for you is I feel like there is new friends coming in. I feel like there may be a new lover or partner that's a soulmate coming in, but you're going to surround yourself with people who feel good to your heart and feel good to your mind, not the ones that are constantly challenging, not the ones that are constantly disturbing. I feel like this is a past energy, and that's what's changing, is you're choosing to be in partnership with people who celebrate you. You're choosing to be in partnership with people who are kindred spirits. And I do feel like you're going to connect more fully with your soulmate friends and lover that you already have this lunar cycle, and new ones are coming in. You're going to release the ones that are constantly arguing with you and pulling on your energy. And you're going to choose those that make you feel celebratory. Okay, I do feel like you also may have a lot of celebrations that you go to this particular lunar cycle. So there may be weddings, there may be events. I feel like that you're going to be a lot more social, and that's part of the balancing act that you're going to be wanting to do. But Taurus, this looks good. It feels like you're moving into harmony. After a few people, it doesn't feel like a lot of people in your life, but it feels like there's a few people in your life that have just been argumentative or challenging or kind of draining, and you've been deciding whether or not to leave them behind. And I feel like you'll make that decision to do what's best for you in this particular lunar cycle that feels adventurous, that feels fun, and you're going to let go of the Debbie Downers. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. We're moving on to Virgo. Virgo, okay, here is your 3 cards we're going to pull for the Sagittarius full moon to see what is changing what new adventures are coming in for Virgo. Okay. Because this full moon is all about change, adventure, transition. Going for that big dream. All right. So we have one. Okay. Cool. I was just shuffling that and the sun just shot right on out of there. So that's good. And it's funny because while I was cutting the deck, there was a lot of denser energies. Okay. Heck yes. All right. Here we go. You actually got 4 cards that came out. So we have 8 of Cups, the Sun, the Fool, and then 9 of Cups. This is beautiful, Virgo. I feel like with this Sagittarius full moon energy, what is happening here for Virgo is that you are walking away from anything or anyone that does not feel good to your heart. So you may have already done that during the Scorpio full moon eclipse. There was definitely purge energy there. And this could be walking away from a pattern that would keep you from your dreams. Okay, so this doesn't have to be people. Sometimes it's something in our heart that we have held on to heartache, or we've held on to a pattern that is in the past. It doesn't serve anymore. It's like when you hold on to the wrongs that an ex has done to you, and then it affects your new relationships. When the new relationships, they didn't do that to you, so they don't deserve to be treated that way. So that's just one example, but it feels like you're walking away. Like with this, Virgo, I feel like you're consolidating is what they're saying. So what's changing is you are being choosy about who is in your life, and you're walking away from anyone who is just sleeping on the energy here. That's like just a heavy weight. Okay. And what is changing, I feel like things are about to get super adventurous for you. We have the sun, so sunshine after the storm. Very, very happy lunar cycle for you, Virgo. We have new adventures here. So this is leap of faith energy. So some of you, this has to do with business, starting a brand new business or launching something brand new that's going to really take off. If it's relationship for you, you're going to take the leap of faith with somebody. If it's, your own health, same thing. This is the full energy. It's 0 point energy. It's saying, I don't know anything, but I know that I trust the universe and it's gonna be good. And then we have 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So this feels like, because of your decision to walk away from a person, an old pattern, a job cycle, doing things the hard way. Okay, I feel like you're walking away from doing things the hard way. This is showing me consolidated and efficient energy. Okay, so if you are working, you're going to learn how to do your work way more efficiently so that you can play. There is a lot of play and adventure here. Some of you may be going on a full-on adventure because she's like ready here. So you could be in travel because this Sagittarius full moon does indicate travel. And so there is a lot of great energy here for you, Virgo. It's beautiful. So the main message is to allow whatever needs to leave, whatever you need to walk away from. Again, look at this full moon in here. So at this full moon, right as it starts, you may be in the process of walking away or making the decision in your mind to leave behind certain patterns. They're also telling me, Virgo, a full moon ritual. So they showed me a burning ceremony. So if you have full moon rituals that you do, so at the full moon, I typically like to burn any patterns. So I write down on a piece of paper any kind of patterns or feelings or emotions that are no longer serving me. And sometimes it's people, okay? And ceremoniously, you just burn the piece of paper once you've written it down and written down what you no longer want to be experiencing, and then you burn it through the fire. And if you're by an ocean, put it in the ocean, the ashes. If not, you can flush the ashes down the toilet, but we want to use water to release the ashes, okay? And this has proven to be the brain likes rituals, so it's proven to be a really fun experiment for me. So that's one way that you could do it, but whatever your process is to release, the full moon is a really good time to do that, because it's going to open up the space for you to have all of this beautiful energy. Okay, so you're looking at having this wish fulfillment, but there is a release necessary first. So I feel like at the full moon, however you do a release ceremony or a release intention, do that, because you have beautiful, beautiful adventures coming in. Okay, and the world is your oyster at this time, because it's like with this leap of faith, with this full energy, you're ready. And it's showing that you are clear. So whatever your wish that you're wanting fulfilled, you are clear and ready to receive it. And the sun is saying that the sun card here is saying that you have this is the sunshine after the storm. So you've already gone through it. So now you're in the receiving phase. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. We're going to move on to Capricorn. Aloha, Capricorn. Here is your 3-card pick for the Sagittarius full moon. Okay, so we're going to look at what's changing for Capricorn. What changes are coming? What new adventures are coming in for Capricorn for the Sagittarius full moon? What do we got here? All right, 3 cards for Capricorn. Beautiful. Nice. Gorgeous. All right, so we have 3 of Swords, 9 of Cups, and the Sun. Okay, so the 9 of Cups came forward first. I feel like what's changing is you're releasing any disappointments from a relationship or a situation where you felt heartbroken, something that you wished for, okay? But what this is saying is that it conversely goes this way. Okay, so where you were heartbroken in the past, this is changing. You are healing it, and you're about to have a wish fulfilled this month. We have the Sun, which is the sunshine after the storm. And several, Virgo got this, I think, did Gemini? Like, I think 3 or 4 different signs got the Sun. Okay, so there is a theme that there is energy that is changing. And Saturn is in retrograde right now, which is actually going to help to bring you, Capricorns, since you're ruled by Saturn, bring in some wish fulfillment for you, okay? What this is saying is you've already gone through those tests, and this Sagittarius change here is bringing in your wishes. It's bringing in the sunshine and the happiness after the storm. And I feel like you may have had some, quite a bit of disappointment, or there's been lag time on a dream that you've wanted and you felt really heartbroken about it. Some of you may have, during this Scorpio full moon, you may have gone through a breakup, you know, that happened, that eclipse happened in May. Okay, so it purged out a lot of things. I feel like for some of you, you may have lost some friendships. There's been a definite heartbreak or a disappointment, okay? But what this is saying, this energy is saying, you are releasing it, and these lighter times this month is heartbreak's going to be overshadowed by the wish fulfillment and the Sun. So you're no longer going to be feeling that heartbreak. You have a wish that you've been asking for coming in, and this could be in any area. This sunshine also, this is Leo energy here, and we're about to be in Leo season. So in this, it feels like this full moon, you're going to receive your wish fulfillment in that Leo season. So late July and August, it feels like. So even though this 30 days is prepping you for it, I feel like you're going to receive the big bounty about that time, but you are going to have some actual wishes coming true. I also feel like this Capricorn, I feel like you're going to be spending a lot more time in nature. I'm hearing laughter. I'm feeling like beautiful, like friendship, love, embracing. There's this really gorgeous energy. And it also is showing me like this sad, cloudy energy feels heavy. This feels magical and really bright. Okay, so I feel like Capricorns, you guys are so methodical and ambitious. I'm a Capricorn too, and a Capricorn Venus, good God. You know, like there's a lot of trekking ahead, even if it breaks your own heart, okay? And this is saying take a little break to enjoy what you've created. So this month, what's changing and balancing and the adventures you're going on, I feel like you might be going on full-blown adventures. There's a lot of sunshine. I'm seeing snorkeling because of all of this good stuff here. But basically it's saying take a little bit of some time for yourself. Take some time to enjoy what you've created, okay, rather than looking at the melancholy. Take some time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, because you have indeed come through. We have 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, okay? So this is what's coming in. Happy family, happy home, and your resources are taken care of. So I feel like wherever there's been a little bit of disappointment, heartbreak, confusion, whatever area of your life that has been in, that's about to transform. So this month you're about to have the wish fulfillment. Where there was disappointment, now there is receivership. Now you're receiving what you have asked for. There's wish fulfillment. There's beautiful sunshiny energy. So I am so happy for you guys, Capricorn. You deserve it. You guys have gone through the gamut, okay, as far as emotionally over the past several years. And now it's time for you to receive, okay? So this lunar cycle, you're going to be receiving a lot. I feel like in business, you're going to be receiving wish fulfillment, things that were slow to progress or you felt disappointed about. Now you're going to be seen and have plenty of business. Feels very relationships, you're going to have a wish fulfilled here. And I feel like this is the sunshine after the storm. So your vital energy is going to increase, and you're going to have your heart's desires be brought in for you. So I'm really excited. There is really good energy here. So remember, it's a lunar cycle, so you can fit a lot of pleasure into a month, okay? So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Till next time, aloha. All right, aloha, you guys. So this is just the closing out. Those of you who would like to enter the drawing. So here's how you do it. It's free to enter, free to win. So you be a subscriber. So if you're not already, subscribe and hit that bell button, like and share this video. And then in the comment section below, write, I am ready for new adventure. I am ready for new adventure. That lets me know that you want to enter the drawing. I will do that July 1st and announce the winner, and hopefully it is you. So until next time, aloha.